Good afternoon. Thousands of people are feared to have died after two massive back-to-back earthquakes hit Venezuela, the most powerful there for more than a century. Dozens of buildings have collapsed in and around the capital, Caracas, and a state of emergency has been declared. The official death toll is currently 164, but that is expected to rise significantly. Caroline Hawley has the latest.
This is the terrifying moment the disaster struck. Panicked passengers at the Simon Bolivar International Airport outside the capital, where part of the ceiling falls in. The two tremors came in quick succession, less than a minute apart. The second one, the strongest to hit Venezuela in over a century. It's a devastating blow to a country reeling from an economic crisis and political turmoil. In several states of northern Venezuela, buildings collapsed. This was filmed on the outskirts of the capital, Caracas. He wants to know what's happened to his mother. Yesterday was a national holiday. Many people were at home when just after 6 p.m. in the evening, everything began to shake. A man films as he flees his high-rise building, encountering more and more destruction as he goes. Responding to this will be a major challenge for the interim president, who's been running the country since her predecessor, Nicolás Maduro, was abducted by the US.
I
must inform you that the hardest hit state by this unprecedented seismic event is the state of La Guaira. There are tens of collapsed buildings, and we're working hard to save as many lives as God allows us.
It is a desperate search for survivors, and they've been working through the night. In these kind of rescue operations, every hour counts. Offers of help are pouring in from around the region and beyond, but this is a country where many were already reliant on aid. We don't yet know the scale of this unfolding humanitarian crisis, but it's clear the needs are urgent.
Well, it's been quite shocking. We haven't seen anyone come to help the team. Up until this very moment, there hasn't been any heavy equipment or officials to assist us. It's been a pretty intense experience.
This map shows the epicenter and intensity of the first earthquake, which was immediately followed by the second, stronger one. In the capital, Caracas, a woman shows the damage done to her home. "Thank God my daughters are safe," she says. But across the disaster zone, many are still trapped under rubble, and everyone knows the death toll will rise. One international aid agency said its staff were witnessing devastation beyond belief. Caroline Hawley, BBC News.
Well, BBC journalist Vanessa Silva is based in the Venezuelan capital, Caracas, and she sent us this update from there.
At my back, one of the buildings that collapsed here in Caracas after the strong earthquakes that affected at least 7 states of the country. Police corpses and rescue teams are here working, removing the rubble, looking for survivors. I know at least for a family of 4 members, a mother and her 3 daughters are trapped here. This is just one among the buildings that collapses, not only here but in other parts of the city. The mayor of Chacao has said that at least 3 buildings collapses there, and there are damages in the infrastructure of other 30. Heavy machinery and training dogs have been used in the rescue labors. The classes were suspended, also the non-essential works. The level of the damages along the country and the number of victims will be known in the coming hours.
Vanessa Silva reporting there from Venezuela.